Good morning, dear students. Good morning, dear students. Once we'll rewind the earlier class. So those are kinematic pairs, classification of kinematic pairs. So those are the three types are there according to the type of relative motion between the elements. Those are the sliding pair, okay, and turning pair and screw pair and spherical pair. Okay, and rolling pair. So those are also there. And coming to the type of contact between the elements. Those are the two types of contacts are there. One is the lower pair and another higher pair. Lower pair means when the pairs are having the surface contact, that is calling as the lower pair. And when the pairs are having line or point, so it is the higher pair. So what are the examples are there belongs to the lower pair. Those are the sliding motion and rolling or turning motion is there. And higher pair point of view, bearings. If you are having if you are observing the bearings, so it is the perfect example of point contact. And the line contact is the our gears. Okay, so the gears are measured with one to another. So that is the our higher pair. And third type is the type of closure. Okay, so those are the two types of there: self closed pair and forced closed pair. So okay, those are the classification of our kinematic pairs. Next topic is the degrees of freedom. So simply to say that it is defined as the number of independent relative motion of the body. Number of independent relative motions of the body. It is known as the degrees of freedom. So generally, when we take the any body in our space, so that is having the 6 degrees of freedom. Okay, when the body is in our space, then it may also have the 6 degrees of freedom, and they may also set the some statements. In those statements, they said that one thing, that is the when we are constrained, of the body, so then they may lost their then they may lose their degrees of freedom. So that is also happen. And coming to the next one, kinematic chain. Sorry, kinematic chain. So that is the what is meant by kinematic chain. So in this, they simply said that when the first end, first link, when the first link and last link are when the first link and last link are stick together are connected. So that is known as the kinematic chain. So that is there. And already we said the some relations between the our number of pairs to number of links and the number of joints to number of links. So these two relations are only applicable for kinematic chains. Kinematic chain means when the first link and the last link are connected. So that means if you are observing the polygons, those are belongs to the kinematic chains. Polygons are always made the particular thing. So that is the first and last end are connected. So those these two relations only applicable for only kinematic chains. And we have solved the some problems also belongs to the which type of chain it is. So in this first one, just observe that triangular shape. So when we take the triangular shape, then LHS greater than RHS. When the LHS is greater than RHS, then the chain is locked chain. Then the chain is locked chain. And Second one, when the LHS equals to RHS, when the LHS equals to RHS, then the kinematic chain is having 1 degree of freedom, 1 degree of freedom. And next one, when the LHS less than RHS, so then the chain is unconstrained chain or incompletely constrained chain. So that is the okay. Those are the types of chains are there. Okay. Now today's lecture is okay, types of joints in a chain. Types of joints in a chain. Just observe that. Uh, so types of joints. So those are the three types of joints are there mainly. Those are the first one binary joint, the second one ternary joint, and third one quaternary joint. Okay, binary, ternary, and quaternary. So in this binary joints, so these are the okay simple and common joints are there. That means when one link is okay attached to the another link. So that is the link 4 and link 1. Okay, those two are connected. So that joint is here binary joint. A is the A.
బూతులు తిట్టమని కాదు పనంతా చేసేసి నేనేం చూపించాను చెప్పండి
నాకేం తెలుసు చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నా.
Okay, then the chain is belong. Okay, then this joint is binary joint, and B is also binary. Why? Because 1 and 2 are connected, and 2 and 3 is connected. This is also C and D. All are acting as here binary joints. Okay, binary joints, and here they may also give the another relation. So just observe that. So that is the according to the clients, they may also consider as the one relation. So that is the J plus H by 2. J plus H by 2 equals to 3 by 2 L minus 2. J plus H by 2 equals to 3 by 2 L minus 2. So that is the relation is there. Okay, between the our joints and links. Okay, and higher pairs, that is also there. So in this, what is the representation of J? J means number of binary joints, and H number of higher pairs. Higher pairs means so that you have to okay remember the particular definition belongs to the higher pair. So higher pair means when the pair is having point or line contact, that okay that pair is known as the higher pair. So point or line contact. So there is okay that is also a number of higher pairs. H is there, and L represents the number of links. So that is the relation is there. Okay. In this, just let us take the one small example. That is the okay 4 links are there. Okay, it is a 4-bar chain. For example, let us take the 4-bar chain. So this is the 4 links are there. So and now 4 joints also there. A, B, C, D. Those are the joints. So now those values are substituted in our equation. So when we substituted our values in our equation, J and H value is going to be 0. Why? Because higher pair means when the okay pairs are having point or line contact. So what is the contact is there? Okay, this is okay. So this one A, B, C, D all are having lower pairs. Okay, those are okay connected with the help of our pins or something. So surface contact is there between the one link to another link. So that's why they are terminating here. Okay, they are eliminating the particular H value here. So other relation is J equals to 3 by 2 L minus 2. H value is going to be 0 in this particular mechanism. So Now that now the equation here has arrived, j equals to 3 by 2l minus 2. Now substituting the values, known values. Those are the 4 equals to 3 by 2l, 3 by 2 into 4 minus 2. So again it may also come 4. So LHS and RHS both are equal. So okay, when we are attaining the LHS equals to RHS, the type of chain is constrained chain. The type of chain is the constrained chain. So that means, okay, it may also have the 1 degree of freedom. Okay, it may also have the degree of freedom, 1 degree of freedom. Next one, that is the ternary joint. So just observe that ternary joint. So what is the mean of ternary? When 3 links are joined at the same connection, at the, okay, when 3 links are joined at a place, at the one place, so that is known as the ternary joint. Just observe that, our diagram. Just observe that. Just observe that. So here 3 and 4. Okay, it is a binary, and just observe the our E portion. So this is the 4th link is there, 5th link is there, 6th link is there. How many links are connected here? So 3 links. 3 links are connected at a point of E. So it is the ternary joint. It is the ternary joint. And next, C. Just observe the C. So 3rd link, 5th link, and 2nd link. So now again 3 links are connected. So that is the C is also ternary joint. And B, so 2 and 1. So this is the binary joint. And A, 6 and 1, connection of 6 and 1. So this is the binary joint. Now you are calculating the, okay, number of binary joints and number of ternary joints. So here, how many binary joints are there? Anyone could tell the binary joints? Anyone? How many binary are there?
D point to B point to A point, sir.
A, B, and
D.
D. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So 3 binary joints are there. Okay, good. And next, ternary?
EC, sir.
Point
Two
to
ternary.
EC. So 2 ternary are there. So when we are having the ternary joints in a mechanism, that is, okay, equivalent to 2 binary joints. So 1 ternary joint is also equals to 2 binary joints. So that's why here when they are identifying the number of links, so that is the 3 plus binary are the 3 plus 2 into 2, ternary are the 2, and the ternary joints are multiplied with 2. So that is the 2 into 2. So then what is the value? So 7. So total number of joints are the 7. When they have, okay, when they have identified, when they have find, okay, the number of joints, so then this is the procedure is there. So when we are having the ternary joints in a mechanism, then that is multiplying with the 2. Why? Because all are first converted into number of joints. Number of joints. So that is when we are converting that. So then we should also simply to say that number of joints are 7. Did you understand? Did you understand, guys? Now, so first we will identify the number of links. Already they have given. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number of links are how many are there? 6 links are there. And joints 7 are there. So links are there and joints are there. Simply to substitute the in our equation. So that is the J equals to. So actual the formula is J plus H by 2 equals to 3 by 2L minus 2. But here there is no higher pairs in mechanism. There is no higher pairs in a particular mechanism. So H value is going to be 0. So J equals to 3 by 2L minus 2. Now we are substituting the known values. Those are the J is the 7 and 3 by 2 into L. L is the 6 minus 2. So when we are substituting the particular value, okay, then LHS is also equals to RHS. Then LHS is also equals to RHS. So when we are attaining the LHS equals to RHS, then the chain is constrained chain. Constrained chain. That means it is a definite, okay, definite direction of motion. That means degrees of freedom is 1. Okay, degrees of freedom is there. So is it 1 or 2, whatever the value is there, so that is there, constrained is there. Okay, that is no constrained chain. So and we have already said that types of motions. Okay, if you have to rewind the particular types of motions, okay, so that is the types of constrained motions. Those are the 3 types are there. First one is the completely constrained, and second one is the incompletely constrained, and third one is the successfully constrained. Just you have to rewind the particular, okay, data. So it is going to be simple. So this is the constrained chain. That means definitely mechanism, okay, will happen by the help of this frame, by the help of this particular frame. Now going to quaternary joint. I'm going to see the quaternary joint. Quaternary joint means when 4 links are joined at the one place, at the, okay, at the one connection. So that joint is called as the quaternary joint. That joint is called quaternary joint. And here it is equivalent to 3 binary joints. Okay, in case if you have one quaternary joint is there in our frame, in our mechanism, so that is also equivalent to 3 binary joints. Okay, just keep it up. Okay, just keep it in our mind. Keep it in your mind. So that is so now just we will okay, just we have to look at the particular figure A. Look at the figure A. So that is the, okay, just observe that. So it is the okay, number of links are there. How many links are there? Already they have given the number. So that is the our 11 links are there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, already they have given the number. So 11 links are there. 11 links. So it is also, okay, 11 links are there. Now going to find the joints. Links are already known by the help of our given diagram. So now going to find the joints. So how many joints are there? Just all of you observe that. So first we have to find the binary joints. How many binary are there? D is the binary. 1. And any binary are there in our mechanism? Okay, only one binary is there. So 1 plus how many ternary are there? Ternary. So 3 links are connected at a place. Just observe that. A is the ternary, B is the ternary, and E is also ternary, and F is also ternary. And okay, how many are there? A, B, E, F. Total 4. 4 ternary are there. Just observe that. Just observe that. How many ternary are there? Okay, sorry. Anyone? Do you understand how many ternary are there? Just represent that. Do you understand how many ternary are there? Okay. How many ternary are there? So 4 ternary are there. 4 ternary. So 4 ternary are there. So in this, in our equation, 4 into 2. 1 ternary equals to 2 binary. So 4 into 2 is there. And now we are calculating the, okay, now we have to find the quaternary joints. So 4 links are connected at a place. So that is the G. Is quaternary. And this one, C. Just observe that. How many are there? How many quaternary are there? 2. So 2 into 3, because 1 quaternary equals to 3 binary joints. So when we made the particular calculation, then we should find the our, okay, number of joints. That is the 15. Yes, C is quaternary. C also quaternary and G also quaternary. So now 15 are there. So in this, joints are there and links are there. Now those two values are substituted in our, okay, equation. So that is the J equals to 3 by 2 L minus 2. So in this, J value 15 and 3 by 2 into L value is the 11 minus 2. Okay. So in this, the RHS, the RHS is achieved 14.5. The RHS value is the 14.5. So in this, LHS less than RHS. LHS less than RHS. When we are having the, okay, LHS greater than RHS, sorry, LHS greater than RHS, then the chain is going to be locked. Then the chain is going to be locked. So in this arrangement, this structure, this is acting as a structure or a rigid frame. So they may said in our statement. So it is a locked chain and forms a rigid frame or structure. It is acting as the structure, good structure. Okay. By the help of this structure, we cannot get any mechanism. Okay. This help of particular by the given frame. So you should get the only structure, not a mechanism. So that is the thing. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So in this, we have to okay, we have to know the one thing, that is which is binary joint and which is ternary joint and which is quaternary joint. And one ternary joint equals to 2 binary joints and one quaternary joint equals to 3 binary joints. So that is the very important. So now again they are also duplicating the particular PPT, that is the mechanism. What is meant by mechanism and machine? Already said this one. So mechanism and machine. So that is the our number 316. Okay. So Grubler equation, just observe that. So degrees of freedom. So the degrees of freedom is there. So what is the mean of degrees of freedom? So to simply say that it is defined as the number of independent relative motions is known as the degrees of freedom or mobility. Number of independent motions of the body. So that is there. So for find out of the degrees of freedom, okay, if they have given any mechanism or any frame, okay, whatever it may be, so you should find that degrees of freedom. It is very important. So for a from the Grubler criterion, okay, from the Grubler's criterion, so that is the n equals to 3 into L minus 1 minus 2j minus h. N equals to 3 into L minus 1 minus 2j minus h. In this, just you will see the our representations. N is the degrees of freedom, and N is the number of links, and J is the number of joints, already know, and H is the number of higher pairs. Okay, higher pairs. So that is there. And in this, so this is actually for only for planes, only for plane mechanisms, planar mechanisms. It is taken to be in our for planar mechanisms. And but when the body is in space, okay, so then that is different. Degrees of freedom is okay. Another formula is there. Formula is there. So that is the 6 minus 5p1 minus 4p2 minus 3p3 and minus p4 and minus 1p5. So one formula is there. So that is for space mechanisms. Okay, that is belongs to the space mechanism. Generally, we'll use the only this type of mechanism, planar mechanism. So that's why they are only focusing on. We are only focusing on this formula. So that is the n equals to 3 into L minus 1 minus 2j minus h. Okay, just all of you keep in your mind this formula. It is very important. Okay, just they have given one structure or one frame or one mechanism, just simply to find out the degrees of freedom. So it is also very important. Now you will see how we calculated our degrees of freedom. Okay, number of degrees of freedom for plane mechanisms. Now, okay, all of you write the notes. Okay, particularly when we are okay, when we arrive the particular problems, when you have arriving the any problem, so then simply to copy the total matter. So that is very important. So now all of you observe that. Actually here one mistake is there. So that is okay. This diagram, all of you observe the diagram 1. So this one. So first diagram. This diagram. So in this, how many links are there? Just observe that. Anyone could tell number of links? Please respond.
4, sir.
Okay, good. And the joints. How many joints are there?
4, sir.
Joints, sir.
Again 4. So that is the O2 is there and B is there and C is there and O4 is there. Here you have to observe one thing. Okay, so that is no connection between the O2 to O4. Okay, So that they are also representing both are in same axis. So that's why they are also mentioned the only axis line here. Axis line here. But the thing is, one fixed link is there. So this is the fixed link. Okay, this consider as fixed link. These two are coming only one link, which is having the fixed. So those all are comes only one link. So this is the okay. Here fixed, the fixed one is there, and this is also fixed. These two are acting as the only one link. Just keep it in your mind. This one. So link 1, this is the link 1, and link 2, link 3, and link 4. And similarly, this is also again 1. Okay. Number of links are 4, number of joints are also 4. Now we have to find out the degrees of freedom. So what we said in earlier equation, so that is okay, 3 into L minus 1 minus 2J minus H. Okay. So now similarly to write, but another textbook they may also represented with these symbols. With these symbols, another author has taken the particular symbols. That is the F equals to 3 into L minus 1 minus 2L minus H. So these are also same. Okay, equation is same, but the other has been changed their okay representation. So that's why the equation has been okay. The equation some modified here. Don't be confused and earlier to this one. Okay. So now all of you observe that. Oh, sorry. So number of links. So here the number of links is represented with the N. Links is represented with a N. N equals to how much? 4 is there. And L, number of joints. Okay. If you are confused, so then simply to represent what are the okay represent what are the symbols are there in earlier one. So just you have to take the only those representations. Okay. Number of links, L equals to how many links are there? 4. And joints, how many joints are there?
4, sir.
4. So now these two are substituted in our equation. So that is the our 3 into L minus 1, 4 minus 1 minus 2J. So 2 into 4 minus H also there, but H is higher paid. There is no higher paid. So what is the connection is there between one link to another link? That is a surface contact. That is a surface contact. This type of contact is surface contact. So that's why H value is going to be 0. So now substitute the values in our equation. So 3 into L minus 1, that is the 4 minus 1 minus 2 into 4. So that is how much? 1. So when we are having the 1 degree of freedom, okay, so it may also have the one mechanism. So that mechanism is okay. So to transmit the motion, okay, one form to another form. Transmit the motion one form to another. That means if the second link is acting as the crank, then it is converting to the okay. Then it is converting to the turning motion. So that is the this one is acting as the okay this type okay, and this one is also turning, and this one is also having the turning. Okay, these two are turning. So converting the motion, converting the rotary to turning motion. So that is also happening. Okay. Do you understand how we find the our degrees of freedom? Anybody doubts? Very, very important. Anybody doubts? Coming to the second one. So this is the how many links are there? Second one. So they are also given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 links are there. So that means L equals to L equals to 4. L equals to 4 and J equals to 5. Just observe that. 1, this is the one joint, second, third, 4, 5. Again 5. Joints are also 5. So now when we know, okay, when we know our number of links and joints, just substituted the basic equation. That is the F equals to 3 into L minus 1. So that is the 3 into 5 minus 1 minus 2J. So that is the 2 into 5. That is equals to how much? 2. What is the value? 2 is there. So that means, okay, 2 degrees of freedom. The mechanism will have 2 degrees of freedom. So that is also happening there. Okay, it may also have 2 degrees of freedom. When we are having the 2 degrees of freedom, 2 types of, okay, mechanisms will happen here. 2. The next third one, just observe that. Okay, this one, third one is this is also having the name. So that is the Stephenson 6-bar mechanism. Stephenson's 6-bar mechanism. It is a Stephenson's. Sorry. It is also calling as the 6-bar, Stephenson 6-bar mechanism. Just observe that. So now how many links are there? Here the problem is going to be tough. Just observe that. Guys, all of you observe. Why? Because type of links are also varying here. So that is the ternary link is arriving here. Ternary link has arrived. This is the ternary link and this is the ternary link. Okay, link is different and joint is different. All of you keep it in your mind. Link is different, joint is different. Ternary links are arriving. Ternary links are arriving at this place. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 links are there. And joints, now calculate, now find the joints. So that is the 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 7 joints. So when we find our number of links and joints, then substitute the basic equation. 3 into 6. 6 minus 1 minus 2 into 7 equals to how much? 1. So that means 1 degree of freedom of our particular mechanism. 1 degree of freedom. Did you understand?